So let's go. We have make a milling process just before. So this is one crown I've just made before. So we have a monolithic block, but with the morphology I've made, I can see already enamel and dentine, only with a thickness. This is my preparation. I just show you before where is my crown. Just have a look also on this area and see the effect I need on that crown, because I have to reproduce this one, but on the good position. Here is the crown coming from the milling process. You see, we have some enamel area. This is only one thing I have to cut. I have to be careful. Some material can be cracked if I go a little too far. And we fix directly in the preparation. It's really easy. I put directly my crown to see the result. And now I can correct the form. So I just correct a little bit this part. Now I can see, because my model gave me information about the microsurfaces, I can just correct and see if I have symmetrized or not. I have also here the shade and all my information about the shade. And so I can also notice where is more gray or where is more bright, and so correct the thickness of my material. So you see this light going through my, yeah, perfect. Yeah, we see here we are not so far. Of course, it's not a hard case. Margot have very pretty teeth and with light microsurface. So this is the first thing. When I go on microsurface, at first I think about the age of the patient. So young person, very smooth microsurface, and perhaps we can see the line, the grown line. And for a patient older, we have some more crack. It's an old one with different kind of detail, and I can put some crack step by step on the area of the vestibular. But here we don't need, just a little. So this is the position for young people, and it could be like that for an old one, you know? Exactly completely different kind of pressure in my crown. I have also to see the effect, the possibility with gold powder. I put stainless liquid on my model, and then I put my gold powder, and I can see the detail. It's very interesting to use that. You have the same with silver. You can choose your color. Other possibility now it's to reproduce horizontal line. So I have one burst, very square, and I'm going like that. So different kind of pressure, not like that, because it's not really the reality. And put all the ground. I think it's not enough, so I give more. It also depends if my crown is already done or if I have to stand on it, because I make this effect a little deeper if I have to stand on it. Just to show you the result, I make it a little deeper than the reality. So be very careful that the line have different kind of aspect. Okay, now I can correct also sometimes, but it's not the case. I can correct the incisor. We have some concavity here. Something about the form and the morphology is also very interesting. Here we have a round tooth, and for that, if I have an oval tooth, this area is more bigger than this one and this one. So I have many enamel on this area. If it's a triangular tooth, I have concavity on this area. And here I have more enamel and more enamel. And it's exactly the same about the incisor. This is an oval, so I have the incisor coming little convex, the incisor line. It can be right, like that, but never concave. And on the triangular crown, I have the possibility to have a concave line. This is important because if you see here concave and convex on this area, you have more enamel here. So the shade are more gray on all the area, but not here. Here, on this case, we have the same. For me, you can already know the shade of a crown with the morphology. So I think I have enough detail on the surface. So let's go on staining. I have the shade of my preparation, and you see I put some liquid on it. It helped me to fix my crown on it, and also I have the same result that in months. And now what is important for my shade is I have to be natural and not so strong. I know that I need on this area 2M2 shade. Here is 2M2, and in fact the milling I have done is a 1M2, so the value is more. And you see when I see the 2M2 and the 1M2, there is many difference between. So what is now the good process to start here with something here to have this kind of result? That's what I need. And the information is going on 2M2, so going on more chroma on this. The same shade, but more chroma. At first, I put glaze. This is my real workflow. You see, I have the picture of my shade, and we have the information of the spectrophotometer. And so I know now the effect I need with both. So let's go. And to stance technique, it's like putting water and dilute it. So I put an effect, peer up strong, and then I'll dilute it. And now I think the new stands are much better because it's really going quite through my material. And here I have put one effect on this area. You see here now the difference. It's a monolithic crown, but with the stands I can have all the effect I need. So now we have another information. We have brown, little brown, coming on the area. So to put an effect on the vestibulary, I start on this edge and then dilute it on the cervical. And I have a material who can put this effect directly on this zone. You know, it's coming little brown now. And now we have the blue zone. So this is different line. You see now the line inside are going more gray. I have the effect now, and I just finalize my crown with white. Here we have seen that we have more value on this area, so I can correct a little bit, put stain on it. If my gingiva are minimal on this area, I can make a transition with pink just on this area. On that case, you see, here is the information, and here is also the picture. You see the area gray are here, little dot brown here, that's why I have down, the gray part and brown, and you see the thickness of the gingiva. I can reproduce here just to be sure. It really depends on the material. Normally with feldspathic I don't need to put pink on this area, but if you use silicate of lithium, you need to have some pink stands here just to make a better transition. I can also show you mechanical polishing now. So this is my crown. So I have to start going on micro surface. So the same thing we have already done. So we have different kind of gummy disc and burr. And we are going now to polish step by step. So first at all, I use diamond paste on my polish, and I polish very slowly because I need to catch my microsurface and having a result with my microsurfaces on it. It's coming. So I catch the paste. Here you can see microsurface inside coming, and it's very easy. In fact, with feldspathic it's very easy to have a good polishing because the materials are not so strong and it's easy. I can use this kind of burrs too, a disc, and polish with that, and finish with a gray one. This is a workflow, very easy. At the end, I can use that kind of disc to finish the polishes. So this is the final shade I have made, only with stands on it, and we have to try now in mousse to see if we are good or not. Can you see here the shade and the effect?
Yeah.
Smooth effect, and this is the result only with stands technique. The good size, the good form, and here is the result. You see the gray also, perhaps not on the enamel, but we have also the same effect on gray on the enamel.